Hello, Brian the Fanboy here, and today I'm going to review Dai Sentai Goggle Faibu. Well, it's written as Dai Sentai Goggle 5, but I'm going to say the way it's pronounced. Now, this is the sixth Super Sentai series, and it first aired in Japan back in 1980, yeah, two, and it consists of 50 episodes. Now, this series begins when a man named Honko Hideki Hakase, he was going to he's doing some exploration in a cave, and then suddenly he was attacked by an enemy. But suddenly there was this other man. His name is Akama Kenichi, and he saved the doctor, and they escaped. And yeah, well, anyway, the enemy who attacked, well, they are an evil organization called the Angaku Kagaku Tegoku Desutaku, which means Dark Science Empire Death Dark. But I'm going to say Desutaku for short. Now, the leader of Desutaku, well, I'm not gonna say his name because, well, his name is also a word that I don't wanna say here because I'm trying to keep my videos appropriate for all ages. Maybe it means something else in Japanese, but I do not know. Now, then we have yeah. So I'm gonna call him the Tsutaka leader. Now, other members of Tsutaku, well, there is a man named Tsukira Shogun, and he wears like some kind of well, the suit, a cape, and some kind of mask. And then there's this woman named Masaruka. She wears well some kind of outfit with a black cape, and she wears this black helmet. And let's see. Oh yes, we have Sayoroya Hakase. She's some kind of a like she wears this. She's a woman who wears this scorpion-like outfit, and then we have Iguana Hakase, who wears this iguana-like outfit. And the foot soldiers of Tesutaku are called Madoraman, which means Spotman. Oh, and also Tesutaku has these things, these flying planes called Tesutaku Fighters. And also Tesutaku, well, they reside in this flying fortress known as the oh yes, Angaku Kaidaiju Desutopia, which means Dark Castle Deathtopia. But I'm gonna say Desutopia for short. Now, eventually, back to Hongo and Kenichi. Well, they went to they went to his secret base, and well, because of his Kenichi's bravery, he was chosen to be part of a fighting group, and he was recruited by this boy named yes, Ueda Tatsuya. You see, this organization, not this Utopia, but the other one, you know, where Kenichi went to. Well, it has this group of kids called the Computer Girls and Boy. I mean, the Computer Boys and Girls. And well, there are four boys and one girl. Now, the boys, well, like I mentioned before, is it was Tatsuya. Then we got oh yes, Takenaka Makoto. And see, we have oh Shimada Haro, and the final boy is Ujima Taisuke. And as for the girl, her name is Aizawa Akane. Now, since Kanichi already got recruited, the other four kids, when oh yeah, I forgot to mention, other members of this organization are these two adult women, They are Yamamoto Sayuri and Wagaki Midori. Now, the kids they went out to recruit recruit more members. Now, Makoto he recruited this university chess captain named Kuroda Kanbei. And next, as for see, oh yeah, Haro, he recruited a hockey player named Aoyama Saburu. Yes, as for oh, and Daisuke, he recruited a zookeeper named is oh yes, Fuyimi no Kijima Futoshi, and yes, Akane. She recruited this 16-year-old girl who's also a gymnast, and her name is Momoso no Miki. And then finally we have the recruitment is completed, and well, the kids and the people that they recruited went into this slide was an entrance to the headquarters, and then Hango Hakase he well told that these five people, you know, the four men and one girl, that they are were chosen to become um, a force called Dai Sentai Goggle Faibu, which means Great Sentai Goggle 5. Now, Akama, he became Goggle Reto, and he wears a red costume with some kind of white thing on it, white gloves, white boots, a white scarf, and a red helmet with a black visor, a gray mouthpiece, and on the helmet is some kind of a jewel, and Hanko Hagase said that it represents the ancient civilization of Atlantis. Kanbei, he became Goguru Braku, and he wears a black costume with white gloves, white boots, a white scarf, some kind of white thing on the costume, a black helmet with a black visor, gray mouthpiece, and the jewel on his helmet represents the ancient civilizations of Asia. For Saburu, he became Goguru Bru, and he wears a blue costume with a yes, white gloves, white boots, white scarf, and some kind of white thing on the costume, and wears a blue helmet with a black visor, gray mouthpiece, and the jewel on his helmet represents the oh yes, the civilization of ancient Egypt. Futoshi he became Kokuru Yellow, and he wears a yellow costume with white gloves, white boots, a white scarf, some kind of a white thing on that costume, and a yellow helmet with a black visor, gray mouthpiece, and his jewel represents the ancient civilization of Mu. And finally, Mickey, she became Goguru Pinku, and she wears a pink costume with white gloves, white boots, white scarf, and some kind of white thing on her costume, a big helmet with a black visor, gray mouthpiece, and her jewel represents the Inca and Maya civilizations. And as I said before, they are now, well, and yeah, Dai Sentai Goggle Faibu. And then, oh yes, and also they were given these display wrist things called let's see, oh yes, the Goggle bracers, which they can use to henshin whenever they need to. Then they can either call out their individual, oh yes, racial designations, or they can say call out the entire team, you know, when they're together. Oh, and also, this is the first Super Sentai series to have a combination of red, blue, black, yellow, and pink. Sound familiar? Yes. Now, how to yeah, and they went into the first battle and then started to fight the forces of Desutaku. And the monsters, well, they're called Musu. And how they're made is, well, Desutaku used this machine that's shaped like a giant eye, and that's where the Musu comes out. And then Goggoru Faibu start to fight the Musu. And we have the shown the weapons. Now for Goggoredo, his weapon is the oh yes, red rope. I mean red rope, yes, and Goku he has the Buraku gloves. These are gloves. For the blue he has the see, oh yes, Goku Ringu. For yellow is the Megadon Boru, and for Goku Pinku is the Pinku Ribbon. So basically, their weapons are gymnastic equipments. It was because when this series was first being made, probably it was being pitched. It was originally to be a gymnastics stream Sentai, but then decided no, that go with it. However, some of the gymnastics elements were kept, mostly like the weapons, and Mickey is the only one in the team who's a gymnast. And then yes, the user were and defeated Musu, but it wasn't over because well you see Desutopia, I mean Desumaku, no no Desutarku, yes. They well each time a Musu is oh no wait before that for Goku Faibu they're fine well they have other weapons called Goguru Sabers, and they come together to make a final attack called the Goguru Victory Flash, which is a kind of giant V and defeats the Musu. Now, whenever that happens, Tsutaku they release a giant robot called a Kongu, and they're mostly like a tactile form of the Musu of the day of the episode, and well and also the fallen Musu, well is used to revive the Musu and is referred to as refresh your power, and then the Musu gets back up inside the Gongu and pilots it, and then Gogoro 5 they were given like something to help out with that, to fight it. One thing is this giant flying vehicle known as the Gogoro Shiza, and what happened is that this baseball stadium it lifts up even though there's already people inside it, and then the Gogoro Shiza leaves the stadium and goes to where Goku Faibu is. It's where the fight is, and also they were told Goku Faibu were told to go inside the machine, and then they were all given well, three of them were given individual giant vehicles that resides inside the Gogoro Shiza. And then well, first there was containers, and the first giant container revealed a jet known as the Gogoro Jetto, and is piloted by Gogoro Redo. The next giant vehicle, the next container reveals a tank known as the Gogoro Tanku, and is piloted by Goku Blue. And then the final vehicle is the container reveals that's out the Gogoro Tampu, which is piloted by Gogoro Jero. Now as for Plaku and Pinku, they reside inside the Gogoro Shiza, and they pilot that thing together while the other three are piloting their individual vehicles. And then The three giant vehicles are being used to combine or kadai into a giant robot known called the Goggoru robot. And even though it's not the first combining robot, it is the first to be combined out of three giant vehicles. Now, once the kata is completed, the well, the three Goggle Faibu inside it, they use it to fight the Gonku with the Musu inside it. And then, for a weapon, they have a bit of weapons, but the final weapon to use is the Hyuken, which means Earth Sword. And the final attack with it is called the Denji Ginga Gri, which means Electric Galaxy Slash. And the Gogoro use it to destroy the Gonku with the Musu in it. And well, that was the end of the first battle. Now, in the second episode, well, Hangu Hakase, he talks about the see. Oh yes, talk about the history of dystopia and revealed that they've been around since ancient times, and they've been using dark science to cause, to play a part in all the terrible things that happened in the past, like wars and in the other things. But humanity was also responsible for those things as well, because they choose to use the kind of scientific knowledge to hurt others. But Hango Hakase also knows that science can be used for good, because in a lot of scientific ideas have been used for good, but even so, it depends on how humanity uses it. To another battle, well, more weapons are revealed. That's used by Gogoro Faibu against Tetsutaku. And, oh yes, Redo, he has the Redo Ruby Whip. And Buraku, he has the, oh yes, Buraku Nunchucks. Pru has the Yeto Ringu. Yero has the Yero Megaton Boru. And Pinku has the Pinku Python. Python. No, see. And nothing of that episode will Haku Hakase said he believing, to work on something, but believes that he's leaving, the headquarters in good hands, with not just Google Firebug, but also with the computer boys and girl. Now, some episodes later, well, there is this movie. It takes place after, I forgot, I think it was after episode 15, but it was more like a, just like any other episode of Goku Faibu. Yes, a few extra minutes. So, moving on. See, oh yes, no, the Tetsudaku leader, he was getting patient with the failures of Iguana and Saruya. So well, for one thing, he thought of a plan and was to have the Zootopia go I think in Egypt to bring something. And then they brought it in. And inside was this the warrior who says like a pharaoh. Then he was revived, and the name of this warrior is called Tetsumagu. And he also has two companions with him, named Vera and Bafu. And they are these two women who wear these pink outfits and pink, no, purple, pink or purple outfits with a pink purple mask, and they have blue things around their costumes. and they don't really talk. I mean, they make sounds, but they don't really talk. They just do what Tsumaku tells them to. And then shortly after, Tsumaku joins the yeah the Zootopia. Well, he was ordered by the Zootopia leader to kill both Iguana and Soraya because of the many failures, and he did. And yeah, that was the end of those two. And then we continue on, and the rest of the series continue on, without them. Let's see, think, yes, yeah, I think most of the episodes that they were like, see, okay, yeah, now, eventually many episodes after that, well, see, oh yes, the Testaco leader, he talked to Masruka and shows her some for a procedure to help Tesudaku, defeat Goku 5 once and for all. And yes, he is becoming invisible, and then Tetsumaku told Masruka that she cannot make her invisible when he wants her to. It's been used to infiltrate Goku Faibu's headquarters. Now, there were times when they tried it before, but it failed. But this one should well, anyway, after a battle Goku Faibu had with Masruka in her invisible form, she went inside the vehicle and went with the team, not knowing that she's invisible. And then yes, well, while on their way, it's revealed that uh, didn't just make Mazuka have the ability to become invisible, but also they planted a bomb inside her body. Oh wait! Before forgot to mention now. Before that happened, some episodes before, Midori she left to join Hanko Hakase, which only leaves oh yes, Sayuri, the only non Goku Faibu adult with anyway, back to Masaruka. Well, she yes, she finally went to the base, and there was fellow a girl's both Goku Faibu and the computer boys and girl. Well, they suspected that somebody intruded inside, their headquarters, and they don't figure out. However, the invisibility thing was being used by Masaruka, and then however, because of the bomb inside her, it was giving her to make her lose her life force. And then oh yes, Tsukira, along with some of the Mataroman, well, because she was also being traced, they found the headquarters too. And then eventually Tsukira Shogun arrived with Omozu. Oh wait, I forgot to mention. I keep forgetting things. Yeah, I forgot. Before any of that stuff, it was the episode where, well, the Goku Five, well, they were given a new weapon known as the Golden Spear because there was a situation where they weren't able to defeat a Mosu with a victory flash, but the Golden Spear, Golden Spear they would use on it worked on the Nunkai no Mosu, and they would use it for the rest of the series. Well, anyway, back to the filtration. Yes, Tesukira he entered the headquarters of Gogo Faibu, and then well, he revealed to Matsuruga that about the bomb and that it should explode when she dies. And well, Matsuruga she wasn't happy, that she was tricked into having something inside her people like that, and then said that if she's gonna die, then Tsukira will die with her. And then she managed to use the detonator, and then everything exploded. And then in the next episode, well, Hongo he well he was found by this dude man, and then he's alive, and then was surprised and went look for his friends, but they couldn't. And then afraid that they might be dead, he started to cry. However, Goku Faibu and the Kiddo Boys and Girls they okay, revealing that they made it out alive. And they went back to the headquarters. Of course, it was all a mess. And also they found Tsugira Shogun. Of course, he was badly injured, and not only did they start to do what they can to fix the headquarters, but also trying to nurse Tsugira Shogun back to health, despite him being the enemy. But they were trying to show him the value of life. And then suddenly, another Musu came, and well, Tsukira, he saved their lives, but only because he saved his. So now they're even. And then Tsukira, he went to Dystopia and demanded to use the the final Gongu, because since the final Masu was destroyed by Goku Faibu, and then the Tetsutaku leader he allowed it, and so used to attack, and Goku Faibu used the Goku Robo to fight the Gongu with Tsukira in it, and then Goku, he was defeated, and that was the last of Tsukira. And the next episode, which is the final one, before that happened, it's revealed that Hanku Hakase came back and told them about a new base that he helped build in case of emergencies. It wasn't just in a cave. Well, anyway, back to the last episode. Oh yes, Tezumaku, he, along with Bella, Buff, and the Madaraman, they started to fight Goku Faibu, and then eventually Goku Faibu used the Golden Spear to defeat him, and that was the end of Tezumaku, and also everybody else was destroyed, which only leaves the Tetsutaku leader. And oh yes, there was a Desitopia, however, it exploded. And then I keep forgetting things. I forgot, before the final battle, the Goggoru fight, but they did manage to go inside, and finally met up with the Tetsutaku leader, and then he revealed himself to be some kind of one-eye genetics thing, a monster. Now, after the battle with Desumaku, the Dystopia was destroyed, but then came the Tetsutaku leader, and he became gigantic. And then Goku Faibu used the Goggoru to fight him, and using the Denji King agree, you slice him in half. However, he survived that, and only the top part was floating. Then, however, they what they do and use the Kyuken to stab the digital leader in the eye, so that's gonna hurt. And then he was destroyed, and that was the end of the Desutoko leader as well as Desutopia. And then after the final battle, well, oh yes, they all celebrated, with their allies, and then said their goodbyes, leaving the future to the computer boys and girl. And Hongo Hakase hopes that more people will use science for good instead of evil. And that's the end of Dai Sentai Goggle Faibu. Now, what do you think of this series? Yeah, I think it was alright. I mean, yeah, I think it's but I think it was the right series. And as for whether kids should watch this or not, well, I guess I shouldn't recommend it because the name, like I said before, uh, the name of this local leader is a word that I don't know what to say here. And like I said before, maybe it means something else, something entirely different in Japanese, but once again, I do not know. So yes, I think that's all I can say about Goguru Faibu in this video, and also please subscribe to my channel because it will help me a lot, and also please share this video on social media like Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. So that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.